Hello, all my beautiful Piscean friends. This is Maxine Taylor, America's first licensed astrologer, and I have such a gorgeous forecast for you. So let's get into it, shall we? Okay. Well, Mercury is moving into the shadow of the retrograde. It's not going to be retrograde in March. It's moving into the shadow. It'll feel exactly like it will when it actually is retrograde. That's the whole idea. It's kind of like a warning or an alert. Get ready. Mercury's getting ready to go retro. That would be on the 19th of March. Now, a lot of people have asked me, well, can I start a new project when Mercury's in the shadow? Yes, you can, if you can get it off of the ground. Remember, it's going to feel like uh, Mercury's retrograde because everything's going to happen just like it is retrograde. But it's not retrograde. I hope I'm making sense. On April 2nd, it will go retro. It will then go direct later on in April and go right back into the shadow for a brief period of time. That's when I always get my things done. That's when I tie up all the loose ends. I don't know what it is. Maybe it's because I've got a fire lit under me to get them done. You know what I'm saying? Anyhow, that's that. So let's talk about Venus and Mars. Well, Venus is love and Mars is passion. And they're both in the 12th house of behind the scenes activities. So whatever is just making you impassioned is nobody's business. It's loving and it's passionate. Um, and you may find that you want more privacy during that time. Great. On the 11th, Venus moves into your first house and you feel beautiful and you look beautiful because when you feel beautiful, you make yourself beautiful. Um, and when you're beautiful, you love, I mean, same thing, same planet, you love yourself. And people will see that about you, and they may not know what it is. And don't go around telling them it's Venus in my first house, or they'll think you're crazy. Uh, but, and that's the truth. Venus is in your first house. Get a different hairdo, change the color. You know what I mean? Um, beautify yourself. Now, Mars is passionate. On the 22nd, Mars lingers longer in the 12th house, and anger can be stored. On the 27th, Mars moves into your first house, and it's like a cannon burst. Boom! You're doing what you want, when you want, how you want, because you want. Go for it. Now, in that first house, you have the sun, the giver of life. And so the first house is your physical body and your appearance. And so with the sun in the first house, your health improves, your beauty improves. You know what I'm saying? Everything improves. The center of your life is you. Well, once a year, everybody's birth sign is in their first house. It's your turn. Put yourself first. So Mars in the first is impatient to get going. The sun is, I'm creating a new life for me. You rock, Pisces. Okay, now Mercury is in that first house, just thinking and jabbering and talking and all that. On the 9th, it moves into your second house. On the 19th, the sun moves into your second house. What's the second house? Money. Yeah, money. And whenever I see planets in the second house, I remind the person, you can't win the lottery unless you buy a ticket. So I'm going to suggest to you that you do that. Okay? Maybe buy more than one. They're not outrageously expensive, because you can't win unless you buy a ticket. And so you're thinking about money, and the giver of life, the sun, brings money. It's gorgeous. Now, Jupiter, the great benefic, is in your third house. You got terrific ideas. Share them only with people who support you. Don't just go flapping your mouth. Don't do it, because you don't want anybody taking your ideas. They're yours. Okay, are you writing a book? But Jupiter is very helpful in the third house of communication. Siblings, the oldest sibling is the third house. And you're very optimistic in your thinking. That's the best part. It's beautiful. Okay, we have a new moon on the 10th in 20 Pisces in your second house of money. I mean, it's practically waving a flag at you. It's wonderful. And this will be great because for the next 2 weeks, you can increase your income. I can't tell you how much it's going to be. And that part's up to you, actually. And then on the 25th, we have a full moon in 5 Libra. But this is not just any old full moon. This is a lunar eclipse. Now, eclipses usually occur in pairs, and this one does too. The next, the second part of the pair is in April. And so you're going to combine the two of those to, first of all, bring you money, etc. Oh no, that's not the one. This particular full moon lunar eclipse, being in the 9th house, you're seeing a larger picture. You're wanting to travel. There was a song, "Faraway places with strange sounding names are calling me." That was many, many, many decades ago. Anywho, the full moon on the 25th opens your eyes to options you didn't even believe you would see again. And I'm suggesting that if you're thinking of going back to school for an advanced degree or just the studies that come with it, do it. Do it. Absolutely. Now, the eclipse in April will be the second in the 2-part eclipse story. This will be really helpful. And you'll start feeling this eclipse, this lunar eclipse, during the new moon. I don't mean at the time, exact time of, but during the time that the 2 weeks that the new moon is operative. So don't be surprised, all right? Just enjoy it. So I hope you'll come back in April, because I have lots more really good things to share with you. And remember that Venus and Mars have yet to move into your second house. Pisces, you rock. So, till we meet again, may the stars shine brightly on you and yours. Bye for now.